guys maybe are in a better place than you were a week ago, not just because of the rest. You've added a pretty solid player on the defensive side, and maybe it's just, you can return with a fresh attitude.
Well, we had a really good practice, a couple practices last week, and workouts. I think that helps. Good meetings. Certainly the guys getting a chance to heal up is a plus. And then adding a player like Yannick is a huge, it's a big positive for us. So we're excited about all those things.
Hey, John, this is Aaron Cousins from Penn Live. I think in Eric Fass's statement, he mentioned that the team knew Yannick very well. What do you recall from maybe studying him before the draft or following his career or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I just remember watching him on tape in Maryland. A very explosive player, playmaker, real athletic guy. You remember that. It's kind of been a while now, but more, I guess I remember him in the league. Having seen him on tape a lot and gone against him and stuff, and heck of a football player.
Hey, John, this is James from ESPN. We saw that Des Bryant is listed as a workout in a couple of days. Is there anything you can tell us about the plan for Des Bryant? Obviously, there's a lot of interest because it's Des Bryant. Is there anything you can tell us about the plan for him here?
No, not really at this time. I mean, if we sign him, we'll make that announcement when it happens and just kind of go from there.
Coach, Todd Carpich, SI. You'll get some more fans back this week in the stadium, more so than you had in the past couple of weeks. Can that make an impact for you guys, and how exciting is it to really? We'll probably have some more noise, for a home game.
Yeah, the noise in Philly wasn't really too much, and I think we have fewer fans than they're going to have. So I don't really know what impact the noise will have on it, but it will be nice to have people there. I think it's great for our fans, and it's great for us. It's just a little interaction. It's nice. It's just a much better environment. I hope it builds and grows. I hope more fans are allowed to come in as the season goes along. That'd be my hope, based on whatever needs to go into making those decisions. But hey, it's going to be a good thing. Playing the Steelers, that's kind of what we're focused on right now.
Hey, Coach Harbaugh, Sean Stettner, WMAR, ABC Baltimore. Talking to Calais, he said that Ben Roethlisberger is the best he's ever seen him playing this season. What do you see from Roethlisberger this year?
Yeah, I mean, I see Ben. We've played against him many times for many years now, and been on the field, seen him on tape. I've seen countless hours of him on tape. Done countless breakdowns. Have played against him numerous times. Know him fairly well because he's a Miami of Ohio guy, so we have that in common. And we sometimes talk about our team, but great respect for him. He's playing at a very high level. I think the offense it's kind of his offense. It's built around him, for him. Certainly has been for many years, but they've also tweaked it. They've also advanced it. They're doing some different things than they've done in the past, which I think has been obviously very effective for him.
John, this is Jeff Rebeck from The Athletics. Some of the rules and regulations are a little difficult for us to figure out, but if all goes well, do you expect Yannick to be on the practice field Wednesday, or is that still too early for that?
My understanding is that he should be on the practice field Wednesday, yes, if all goes well. So that's what we're preparing for. He's been in Zoom meetings with the coaches, learning the defense and the game plan, studying for the game. So we expect him to be practicing this week, starting Wednesday.
Hey, John, it's Luke Jones with WNST. I know you touched on the injuries last week, but I don't think Anthony Levine came up. It was the first time he's missed a game, I think, in like 8 years. So how's he progressing, and do you think that the week off will help him be able to play this week?
Yeah, he needed the time. He'd been fighting through a strain, a midsection strain for weeks, and really just gutting it out. So hopefully the rest will give him a chance to get right. We'll just have to see. It'll probably go into the week here, and we were targeting for him to be back, for the Steelers game. We'll have to see how it goes.
John, Bo Smoke with Press Box. You talked about Ben and the offense, but this defense of the Steelers is getting a lot of attention. What do you see from them in general terms?
Well deserved. I mean, they're one of the top defenses in the league statistically, and it shows up on the tape. I think their front is as good as any. We got a chance to know those guys a little bit in the Pro Bowl, even better. TJ and Craig, and they're dominant players. They're wrecking ball type players. I mean, you have to account for those guys, and not just those guys. I mean, Tuitt's playing great. Dupree's playing great. They're getting a lot. Vince Williams is always a guy that you got to account for, coming downhill. Very disruptive player. Kid from Western Michigan, who I take a little bit of interest in because my dad coached there. Met my wife there. He's really Spillane's really a good player. And they didn't drop off really much at all. I mean, to lose a player like Devin Bush is a big deal, and love him. Coming out of Michigan and everything, followed him his whole career. But the Western Michigan linebacker looked really good as well. The secondary is playing like they always do, very aggressive. I mean, Mike Hilton, man, this guy, he's in opponent's backfield pretty much every other play. So it's a Pittsburgh defense. They run the same schemes they've been running. They run it very effectively, very aggressive defense. We have a lot of respect for them.
Hey, John, this is Childs at the Sun. When we just talked to Mark Andrews, he basically said these are the weeks and the matchups that you live for as a high-level player. Do you kind of sense that level of excitement all around the building as you get rolling this week?
Yeah, I mean, I really haven't put a gauge on it too much, Childs. It's kind of that way. Our guys are excited every week. I mean, every week is big. Every week's important. They all really matter. But this is, the Steelers. We never have shied away from saying that it's our rivalry game. On our side of it, we've always considered it to be that. We have a lot of respect for them, and we know what kind of game we're in for. We understand what type of a game this is, and we're looking forward to it.
Hey, John, this is Jonas Faber of the Sun. Just looking at some of the stuff with Yannick, he hasn't dropped into coverage a whole lot in his career, but obviously with his athletic skill set, is there any kind of concern at all about him doing the kind of stuff that Judon, Bowser, the rest of those guys do?
No, we'll just plug him in. I mean, we'll have to look and see what he understands and takes to and stuff like that. We always do that, but we run our defense and we'll plug him into our defense.
This is Jeff Zrebeck again. Are you optimistic about Mark Ingram's status for Sunday?
We'll see. It wasn't a major injury by any stretch, and it's just a matter of how he feels as the week goes on.
Anything else for Coach? All right, Coach, appreciate your time to the media. We'll see you back here on Wednesday.
All right, thanks, everybody.